Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is like the perfect day for making this video because it has been snowing all day long. There are very few things that I like about winter, but one thing that I do like is the cozy atmosphere. When I say the word cozy, what do you think of? What atmosphere? Comment below what you think of when you hear the word cozy. To me, I think of like a cabin in the mountains, it's snowing outside, you're wrapped up in a bunch of like faux fur throw blankets and there's a fire going and you're sipping hot chocolate. That's like my imagery when I think of the word cozy. Here's my problem though. I don't live in a cabin and nowhere near the mountains. I live in Chicago, so like the complete opposite of the mountains, and in a small apartment. So how do I create that cozy, inviting, welcoming, warm feeling in my small city apartment? So for today's video, I thought that I would just share some of my tips for decorating small spaces to make your home feel more cozy, more warm, more welcoming, and also super cute. Okay, so I am a huge Pinterester, a noun for someone who is on Pinterest a lot. But most of the pins that I pin are of like homes and spaces that I really love. Okay, so I'm gonna put a screenshot here on the screen, and I feel like this is a good representation of kind of my style. Everything here is so cute. So if you see this picture and you think, not my style, that's okay. You don't have to watch this video. But if you see this picture and you're like, yeah, I want my house to look like that, then keep watching. I have a few tips. Okay, so my first tip for creating this warm, inviting home is using earthy materials. So like I said, my definition of cozy, I picture like being in a cabin out in the mountains. So very like earthy, naturey. That's just like what I picture. And I'm probably not the only one with that imagery when you think of the word cozy. And as you can see by this Pinterest board, whoever's homes these are all agree with this. Look at all the wood in these pictures. So when I say earthy materials, I'm talking wood, rattan, wicker, clay, all, you know, they all have that earthiness to them. And to me, that just seems so cozy for some reason. All the browns and the wood and just like very neutral colors. I don't know, I just love it. So try to incorporate some of those materials when you're decorating. So for example, my coffee table and my entertainment center are wood. My husband Ryan actually made our kitchen table out of wood, and our bench is one of my favorite things that we own, and we actually made a video on how we made that, so I'll leave that linked down below if you're interested. I have a lot of rattan in my house too. My like papasan is rattan. I have a rattan little like kitchen cart. I have rattan mirrors. What else? I have like wicker baskets. I have like actual sticks that I found outside that I create wall hangings with. So yeah, that's my first tip, just to try to incorporate more earthy materials when you're decorating. It can be as big as your furniture, or it can just be like little accents. So yeah, I just feel like that automatically just kind of creates a more warm feeling in your home. Okay, tip number 2 kind of goes along with earthy materials, but earthy colors. So think warm tones. So your browns, your tans, your like creams and like rust oranges, those are all very warm tones, and to me, I mean, that they're just warming. I just feel so welcoming. And again, you can see in this picture, so many warm tones in this. So I have a pretty neutral couch. It's kind of like a sandy color, but I add in like the throw pillows can have little pops of warmer colors like oranges and yellows. My papasan, it's rattan, so it already has that brown just from the material, but the actual colors on it are very warm colors. I love seeing people's bedding, and I'm a big fan of just like cream bedding, but I also really love the warm colors like linen that's kind of that rusty burnt orange color. I think that's just like is so inviting. So yeah, try to incorporate some more warm tones when you're decorating. My third tip, and this one I swear transforms your space. Add some plants. Again, it's kind of that feeling of bringing nature inside your home. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just like so warm and welcoming when you have like living plants in your house or fake ones. I took a little shot of just like my entertainment area without my plants on it, and it looks so boring and dull. And then I put my plants back into the shot, and it just like totally transforms it. I can't believe the difference. It seriously makes all the difference. Having those little pops of green around, it just looks so good. Again, look at all these plants in these pictures. It just like makes your space. Okay, my fourth tip, kind of along the same lines as plants, but add some grasses into your home. Again, same, nature, bringing it into your home. So if you look at the screenshot, I see some pampas grass and other just like dried grasses. I am a huge fan of this. I only started doing it this year. Or this past fall was the first time I bought like dried grasses. I love it. And I love using grasses in conjunction with plants because they're different colors, still warm tones, but they're not typically green. They're more brown and tans and yellows, which are like a fun different pop of color, but they're also different textures. I mean, pampas grass is the coolest texture, but also like wheat is really cool, and the little bunny tails. They're just like so many fun different textures that I feel like just makes your space pop and just seems more cute and fun. I don't know, I just love using them. So I'll just put some in some vases. I also made a big giant dried grasses wreath that's currently above my couch. Also made a video on that. I'll leave that one linked down below. But yeah, I think dried grasses is just another way to add a different element into your home. Okay, my fifth tip is to incorporate woven goods. So think like throw blankets, throw pillows, wall hangings or tapestries, rugs. Woven things like that just screams cozy and inviting to me. So I have a few woven throw pillows that I use on my couch and my bed that I love. I also love incorporating wall hangings into my home. One is just such a great space filler, but two, it's just like they're so pretty. My favorite place to buy them is actually Target, and they actually have some really good ones right now. Throw blankets are so fun. I have this really pretty one from Anthropology that's always on my couch, and I recently just got the softest faux fur one from my FabFitFun box, the winter box that I have been loving. So yeah, add some woven goods. I love it when people come over and feel comfortable enough to just like grab a throw blanket and just like cuddle up on our couch. Because that's what they're there for, and that's what I want people to do when they come into our home. Okay, my sixth tip is to add little personal touches. I love walking into people's homes and seeing like family pictures on the wall, or just things that you can tell like humans live there, right? Like think of a standard hotel room. There's no personality in it. And that's why they're like not cute and not fun to be in, because they're just like blah. So I think adding little personalized touches just makes it feel more homey and more inviting. So some ideas with this: if you have a letterboard, I think those are so fun to hang up. because, you know, you can create what it says on there. You can have like an inspirational quote or just like a cute little saying, or you can make it funny and really like show your personality. I think in some of these pictures you see some hats on the wall. I think that's so cute to style your hats like that, but also it shows that like somebody lives here. These are my hats up on the wall. And along the same lines of hats, like display some of your bags. Like I have my straw bag right here, and I hang my purses up. Like that's just also like a cute little touch, but also personalized. My cousin made a gold foil print of where Ryan and I got married, so we have that up, which I love. So yeah, just try to find ways to add kind of a more personalized touch to your decorating, because I think that's just like, you know, makes it more homey. Okay, tip number 7 is shapes. I don't really know why this is, but for me, I love when a space has contrasting or just like different shapes. And by shapes, I mean different shapes in like the furniture or in the actual structure of the house or in the little accents that you decorate with. Again, if you think about a standard hotel room, everything is square, right? Or a rectangle. The bed is square. All the door frames are square. The weird artwork that's always hanging there are square. Like everything is just a square. And that just kind of makes you feel like you're stuck in a box. The space that we're renting right now, we're lucky enough that in the structure of the home, there's like a cool little archway built into our dining area, which I love. It just adds so much more character and dimension to the house. But I know in a lot of small spaces you don't, you know, usually have that. If you're in like a high-rise apartment, you probably won't get that character building aspects in the structure of the house. But there are some things that you can do to add some different shapes in your decorating. When you look at these pictures, you can see like a lot of arches and circles and just different shapes than just your standard boring square. And I don't know why I love it so much, but to me it just feels more like less rigid, you know? So get some different shaped mirrors. I have a really cool rattan circle mirror that I love. I think there are a lot of really fun like wall hangings that you can decorate with. Again, my dried grasses wreath that I created is a different shape. It's kind of more of a triangle with how I constructed it. You can get some fun throw pillows, like some cute circle ones, or some with like some pom-poms. Those are circles and also gives like a different texture and dimension. I think it's really cute when people have hanging lights in their homes, and that's kind of, you know, more of like an arched shape. And then I think it's really cute to incorporate different prints as well. Maybe the actual like frame will be rectangle, but the actual print can be, you know, very geometric or like a cute rainbow, or there's a lot of them out there. I think that's also a really cute way to add some more shapes into your home. Okay, and then my 8th and final tip is about seating. You want your seating to be inclusive, right? If people come over for like a game night, you want there to be enough space for everybody. But we're talking small spaces for this video, so you may not have a ton of space to like add in big furniture pieces to, you know, create more seating. But there are some smaller pieces that you can incorporate. So I think poofs or like floor cushions are such a great way to, you know, add some more seating into your home, but it's also easy to like storm away in a corner. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of those round, like jute material cushions. I think those are super cute. And then like those typical square floor cushions, those can easily be stacked up in a corner or in a closet and be brought out when there's company to add more seating. Just like little things that create that inclusive environment. Okay, so that is it. Those are my 8 tips on how to decorate and style a small space so that it will be more cozy and welcoming and warm. Hopefully this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and feel free to hit that subscribe button to become part of my little family here, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Thanks, bye!